Hello, everyone, and welcome to ABC All About Canada, a public service program that informs, educates, and inspires our fellow kababayans to purchase their first home. And today, our topic, the three top reasons to buy your house. Today, and our guest is a mortgage broker. Let's all welcome, again, Mike Cuenta.
Hey, how's it going? Good morning, everybody. Well, good morning right now, anyways.
All right, Mike, I believe the market is hot. We've been getting a lot of inquiries from our fellow kababayans in purchasing their first home. All right, so you're here. Please tell us some good news. Let's share this good news, the top three reasons to buy a house today.
Well, thank you again for having me. The first thing I want to discuss regarding this topic is that prices are rising quite quickly. I just want to give an example of one of the clients that we had. They actually just recently took possession of their property not too long ago. And when they first bought this property, it was bought for about $817,000.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you're looking in that exact same area where they purchased, kind of the same square footage, same rooms and washrooms, all that the same criteria, you won't find anything close to 817 anymore. The prices that you'll see in the areas may be about 880, 870, 890. So it just goes to show how quickly prices are rising and how quickly you can gain equity in a market like ours. So I think that would be the first reason why you would want to purchase a home.
So there's also a good opportunity as investment, no?
Yes, absolutely. Anytime
sure.
you want to,
I mean, of course, they buy their house, and then of course they also invest on that, and the price goes up so quickly. That's good. That's good news.
exactly. Which actually leads me into my next topic, which is which is actually gaining equity, and not just only gaining equity, but also stability for your family. So when I say you gain equity, that example that I spoke about earlier was that that client gained about 50, 60K in equity without even owning the property yet. I mean, that's not an uncommon case these days, especially with the prices rising so quickly. But again, it's also the stability where you're not having to move your family around and around and around just because you're in a rental.
True.
And also because, let's say down the road, maybe this time you cleared out your child's RESP funds, let's say.
Yeah.
Right? So you cleared out the RESP funds to purchase your home for your down payment. Down the road, you can always pull out a line of credit once you have that equity and use that money to fund your child's schooling, right? Instead of you having to save maybe $300 a month for the kids' RESP, because over 1 year, you're gaining what, $3,600. But in any given year, your property value could go up by maybe 5 to 10%.
Yeah.
Right? So you're gaining a lot more by sacrificing now, is what I would say.
Good point. Good point. So, mga kababayan, that's a very good point. That is why we're encouraging everyone to purchase their property. This is the time, right? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And let's go to the third top reason to buy your house today.
All right. So we all know that there is a massive influx of immigration.
Yes.
Right. So immigration is driving a massive, massive role in the reason why inventory is low, number one, and then also why the prices are increasing. So number two, as first-time home buyers, it's not going to be an easy task anymore to purchase that, that 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom, using only single income. Nowadays, you need to either partner up with a friend, an auntie, or if you're married or have a girlfriend, long-term girlfriend or boyfriend, you guys most likely need to combine your incomes to just purchase a property. Now, with all of the immigration coming in, I think it's going to make it even more difficult for people to start purchasing just because of the low inventory that we have and how slow it is for new construction to be developed.
So, what's your advice for the new immigrants or those who would like to purchase their property in the sense that location wise? in your experience, where do the new immigrants, first-time home buyers find a house?
So what I would say is don't be picky. I know a lot of people want to be close to their work or be able to commute to work.
Sure.
However, given the current market that we have, if you can get your foot through the door and purchase that first home, purchase wherever you can purchase, because that is the quickest way you'll get into that actual property that you want. So if you're gaining equity from the home you just bought, and let's say, for example, you want to move back to Surrey because you bought all the way out in Abbotsford, you're going to gain equity faster with the property you just purchased rather than saving on your own.
Good point. Okay, for example, Mike, all right, we're ready to buy. Our family would like to purchase our first home. What is the first step?
The first step is providing your income documents. Now, I know a lot of people, they first go to a realtor and say, how do I get pre-approved? The first step should actually be talking to a mortgage broker or a bank or somebody that can underwrite your file and give you the proper budget for you to purchase a home. So collect your documents. In my previous interview with Kuya Robs, I did explain this, but I'll explain it again. So really, it's a few basic documents, which includes your letter of employment, your 2 most recent pay stubs, and if you have them, your 2 most recent T4s. We also need a credit consent form and also 90 days history of your deposit or your down payment. But that's something we can figure out after we figured out the income, or sorry, if you qualify using your own income.
All right. Okay. You know what? In the Philippines, there's no step like approaching a mortgage broker. This is new to them. So, first question that they have in mind: how much is the charge, if there's any?
All right. So normally there is no charge using a mortgage broker.
Precisely.
If we can get you to a regular A lending bank, which means you're talking to a monoline lender, which lends specifically on mortgages, or a big bank like TD, Scotiabank, Coast Capital, even First West Credit Union, things like that. But if we have to bring you over to an alternative lender, depending on how difficult the file is, there is a possibility of a small charge.
All right. Okay. So mga kababayan, this is the time. Let's all purchase the first property for your family. The weather is good for open houses, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
If they want to get in touch with you, Mike, where can they reach you?
So I'm public, so you can find me on Google. Just Google MIKE Cuenta, CUENTA, so Mike Cuenta, or you can call me at 778-829-3481. Otherwise, I think that's really all where you can contact me at.
That's right. Yeah, and mga kababayan, I'm also a Vancouver Realtor. My name is Rovic Canono. You can reach me at rgc_realtor@yahoo.com. My number is 604-655-0618. So, Mike, what's your parting words for our viewers and listeners?
Make sure your down payment is ready, your finances are in order, and then come talk to me so we can get you approved.
All right. Okay, so that's a wrap, mga kababayan. It's time to buy your property. Now is the time. Weather is great for open houses. Mike Cuenta and Rovic Canono are inviting you to check and view your future home. And that's a wrap. Well, once again, thank you for watching All About Canada, a program that inspires, educates, and informs our kababayans with good news regarding purchasing your first home. My name is Rovic Canono. I'm your host. I'll see you again. Thank you for watching.